Hello, boys and girls. Today for writing, we are going to learn that good writers use a checklist to make sure their writing is the best it can be. They make sure they have details, they check spelling, and fix their punctuation. So this is a review of session 17. So what I need you to do right now, I need you to take out a color pencil or like a different color thing, a crayon that will help you fix your mistakes. So you know the difference between the pencil and the regular crayon or a color pencil. And you're going to take out an old book review opinion writing piece. So either the Tumbleweed Stew or another review about a book. Because this is a review, we're going to edit a book review right now. Okay? Okay, so let's go over the checklist. So this checklist is for a book review writing. You must look over your writing to see if you have all of this in your writing. So I'm just going over the checklist for you. Then we're going to do it together. So the checklist. So do you have an introduction in your book review? For example, have you ever read this book before? Oh, did you know about this book? So this is a good way to introduce your book and have the reader really like get interested in your book review. Another thing that you must have in your book review is an opinion. I think Tumbleweed Stew is the best book because you want to write your opinion because this is a book review and you're writing your opinion and making sure that you have an opinion is the whole point of this writing. The next thing is your summary. Do you have a gist of what the story is about? But you cannot tell what happens at the end because if you tell what happens at the end, is there a point of even reading this book? No. So writing a summary gives the reader an idea of what this book is about. So what is your book about without telling the end? So do you have this in your book review? The next thing that you should include in your review writing are the reasons. One reason I like this book because, and then you write what your book is about. Like what is your reason why you like this book? And then you must have another reason. Okay, another reason why I like this book because. The reason why we have to have two reasons is because you really want to convince the reader to read this book. And finally, you must have a conclusion, telling the reader that you must read this book, give this book 2 thumbs up, or give this book like 5 stars or 10 stars. So it's really to let the reader reading your writing, oh, I have to read this book. This person said it's 5 stars. I have to go read it. Okay? So I wrote about Green Eggs and Ham. I'm sure most of first grade knows about this book because we saw a play, and in the beginning of March we read a lot of Dr. Seuss books. So I figured I wrote a review about Green Eggs and Ham. Okay, so I have the checklist right here, and this is my writing. Okay, so we're going to read this writing, and we're going to look at it and make sure that we have this piece. If not, I'm going to have to add it onto my writing. Okay. So let's see. I am going to read it. Okay, introduction. Do I have my introduction? Have you ever read any Dr. Seuss books? Oh, I do have an introduction. So I am going to put a check. If you do, then you need to read Green Eggs and Ham. Okay, now this story is about, I need to make sure I have an opinion. So I don't have an opinion. So what do I need to do? Do I just keep reading? No, I'm going to now add my opinion onto my writing. So I think Green Eggs and Ham is the best book because I think, change the color, I'm writing color pencil. I think Green Eggs and Ham is the best book to read because it is so funny. Okay, so now that I have my opinion, I'm going to put my check. So you see why it's important to use a checklist, because sometimes you may think you have everything, but sometimes you might miss out. So you look at the checklist to help you. Okay. So then, let's see. Now I'm going to see if I have my summary. This story is about Sam, who wants his friend to eat green eggs and ham, but his friend refuses to eat them. So Sam tries all kinds of tricks to get him to eat green eggs and ham. Will he get him to eat the eggs and ham? You must read this book to find out. I think I did a pretty good summary. I did somebody, Sam, wants, but his problem. But did I tell him what happens at the end? No, I didn't. I just had a question to give the reader, I have to read this book to find out if did he ever eat green eggs and ham? Okay, so now that I'm done with introduction, opinion, I wrote my summary. Now I'm going to do my reasons. Okay, do I have 2 reasons? Let's see. One reason why Green Eggs and Ham is a great book because the pictures are detailed and very funny. Does Sam ever... Oh man, I only wrote 1 reason. Oh boy, I need to write another one. Let's see, what's another reason? Let's see. Oh, I know. Another reason why I like this book because it is fun to read because it has a lot of rhyming words. I love rhyming words. Okay, so now I have 1 reason, and now I have another reason. So I have 2 reasons why I like this book. And then finally, I am going to do my conclusion. Let's see. Does Sam ever eat the green eggs and ham? Read this book. Let me change it. Read this book to find out. You know what? I'm going to add, I give this book 5 stars. Oof. So now I have my introduction. I have my opinion. I have my summary. I have my reasons, and I have my conclusion. So this is a complete book review writing, okay? All right. Okay. So now I'm not done yet. Now I'm going to edit my writing, which is caps, okay? Now this is the way to see if I have capitalization. My sentences start with a capital letter. Is it easy to read? Do I have neat handwriting? Do I have finger spacing? Do I write in complete sentences? Another one is punctuation. Do I have a period at the end of the sentence? Do I have a question mark or an exclamation point? And the next thing is spelling. Now, spelling at home, like, in school, we would have our word wall or dictionary. And at home, you have an opportunity to either go online to see how to spell words, okay? So right now, I'm going to do the first part. It would be capitalization. Do I have capitalization? So I'm going to read this whole thing to make sure I have capitalization. Do I start my sentences with a capital? Do I have big letters in the middle of the sentence? That's not necessary. I should fix that too. So have you ever read any Dr. Seuss books? I have to fix it. If you do, then you need to read Green Eggs and Ham. I think Green Eggs and Ham is the best book to read because it is funny. This story is about Sam who wants his friend to eat green eggs and ham, but his friend refuses. Why do I have a big F in the middle of the sentence? I'm going to take that out. Refuses to, another one, eat them. So Sam tries all kinds of tricks to get him, another one, get him to eat green eggs and ham. Will he get him to eat green eggs and ham? I have a question mark here. What should I do for this? Yes, you have to make it capital. You must read this book to find out. One reason why Green Eggs and Ham is a great book because the pictures are detailed and very funny. Another reason why I like this book because it is fun to read because it has a lot of rhyming words. Does Sam ever eat green eggs and ham? Read this book to find out. I give this book 5 stars. So now I made sure I had fixed all my capitalizations to make the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of a sentence. If you have capitalization in the middle of a sentence that does not look right, fix it. Okay, so now that I'm done with capitalization, I'm going to do organization. Do I have finger spaces? My handwriting neat? Okay. Have you ever read any Dr. Seuss books? If you do, then you need to read Green Eggs and Ham. I think Green Eggs and Ham is the best book to read because it is so funny. Oh my God, look here. That doesn't look right. I got a finger space. This story is about Sam. So I'm just going to read. Looks pretty neat. Just had to fix that finger space right there. Okay, so we have organization. The next one is punctuation, which is really important. Punctuation is either a period or a question mark, exclamation point. Okay. Have you ever read any Dr. Seuss books? Now, I have a period here, but does that really look right? What do you think I should have here? I'm going to give you guys a second to think. How should I end this sentence? Have you ever read any Dr. Seuss books? Yes, you're right. Question mark. If you do, then you need to read Green Eggs and Ham. I think Green Eggs and Ham is the best book to read because it is so funny. This story is about Sam who wants his friend to eat green eggs and ham. But I should put something here. This is a really long sentence. This story is about Sam who wants his friend to eat green eggs and ham. I think I'm going to put a period. But his friend refuses to eat them. So Sam tries all kinds of tricks to get him to eat green eggs and ham. Will he get him to eat eggs and ham? You must read this book to find out. One reason why Green Eggs and Ham is a great book because the pictures are detailed and very funny. Another reason why I like this book because it is fun to read because it has a lot of rhyming words. Does Sam ever eat the green eggs and ham? Read this book to find out. I give this book 5 stars. So now I fix my punctuation. And the last one, spelling. What do I do with spelling? Now, luckily, the computer tells you if the words spell right. But we're going to try our best to fix it. Have you ever read Dr. Seuss books? I know this sounds very tedious that I keep reading the same thing, but it's really important to reread your writing as many times as possible so you can make sure that it makes sense, it looks right, and sounds right. I think Green Eggs and Ham is the best book to read because it is so funny. This story is about Sam who wants his friend. And I think we're missing an I here. Okay, good. To eat green. Now, this looks like Gren if I really read it, so I'm going to add another E. Green eggs and ham. But his friend refuses to eat them, so Sam tries all kinds of tricks to get him to eat the green eggs and ham. Will he get him to eat the eggs and ham? You must read this book to find out. One reason why Green Eggs and Ham is a great book because the pictures, that doesn't look right. Pictures pictures are detailed and very funny.